right, let's do it. You probably recognize him from movies like Star Trek or like Crazy, but in 2016, I can't believe it's been that long.
I know.
Actor Anton Yelchin was killed. Some called it a freak accident. His SUV rolled backwards, pinned him against a brick pillar. Remember that story? Well, this morning, filmmaker Garrett Price and Jordan Krause are here to tell us about a documentary about what happened. Good to see you guys.
Hey,
Garrett, let's start with you. Why the inspiration for this? Why did you make this?
You know, after I met Anton's parents, and I didn't know much about Anton. I kind of came in with an objective eye. A friend introduced me to his parents when they were looking for a filmmaker to tell the story. And I sat with them for a day and just heard stories about their son. And I knew his story needed to be told. He was such an inspiration that people just didn't know about. And I was hooked. And that's how we started, basically.
So, Jordan, what happened to this guy? Was it a freak accident or was there something more sinister?
A freak accident would be the best and tragic way to describe it. His Jeep was under recall, and what happened is there's a faulty shifter that it rolled back down his driveway and sadly pinned him against the fence and the security gate and the pillar there.
Yeah.
Documentaries have become so popular. I think streaming services like Netflix and Hulu have really, I mean, I watch a lot of documentaries. They've really become a new art form that was old at one time, and now being able to tell it in a version and in a way that people really watched like they would do a movie.
Yeah. Well, I think the filmmaking's gotten better in documentaries, and they also fill this void I think we have right now in storytelling. You know, people want to hear these stories about truth, you know, and it's a place people look for their true stories now, I think.
Yeah, and I would say with someone like Anton, he wasn't just an actor, he was a photographer, he was a musician, he was a devoted son, devoted friend, and really an inspirational figure. So I think it's good to tell stories about inspirational figures and about good, decent people.
Yeah. In every documentary, there's a kind of a twist or turn that takes place, just like a film would have in their script. What happens in this without giving away what happens in the documentary?
I think once you see this and the amount of people Anton affected in his life, from celebrities to just people on the street, childhood friends, the way I told the story, I unfolded at the time Anton meets people. So he affects people. I have Jennifer Lawrence, I have Chris Pine, I've got Nicolas Cage, all these amazing people that wanted to come and tell their stories they spent with Anton.
All right, you can watch Love Antosha.
Antosha.
Love Antosha. Well, who's Antosha?
Antosha's Anton, what his parents would call him. It's basically a love story to his parents.
Oh,
yeah.
They must be very pleased with this.
Yeah,
they must have cried when they saw it.
They're incredible people.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, you can watch it tonight at 7 at the Cinemark on the Plaza. Tickets are just $10. You can buy them online, kcfilmfest.org. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being had.
We're inside.